Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Carol here, and what I'm going to do today is I made some pouches, and these are made out of wax paper, and I've had these in my pile for a while, and I wanted to do something with them. So I cut out some pages from my Floral book, and I'm going to attach them for journals and decorate them. So let's see, I have 5 of them here, and they're all different sizes. They're all different sizes. We put them aside, and I will start with these here, with this one. This is a little one. This one is 3 inches by 3 by 3 1/4. This is really tiny. So I'm going to cut the top of the wax paper. These are bags, like little pouch bags. And I will attach it here and make them the same size. Now I do have, I'm sure everybody knows how to make it, but I'll make one real quickly. This is a strip of wax paper I have that's 9.5 by 6. So this is all I do. I just fold it in half. Well, actually, I fold it in 3s, just so that the 2 ends will meet. And you can make this as wide as you want, or, you know, as narrow as you want. Now, my bags, I typically make them about 3.5, 4 inches, depending on the size of the journal. So I'm going to glue the edge of that one and of each of them, one on the outside and one on the inside, so that when it attaches there's nothing loose, so that when whatever you put in here, it's not going to stick or get in the way. Sometimes if you don't have the inside glued down, you have a little problem getting the journaling card in and out. Okay, so I'm using art glitter glue, and I don't have a problem with the art glitter glue when I use these bags. So I have it folded in the back, and then the bottom I'm going to fold up and crease that, and then I'm going to make my little cuts on an angle just to take away that bulk. And I'm going to take off this top flap again to alleviate the bulk that these papers create. This is so simple. An easy, simple project to make. And I'm going to put a little art glitter glue on that, fold it over, and this will dry. It'll dry clear. See over here, you cannot see the glue on this bag. And this is all there is to it. And you know, you could do whatever you want with the top, but it's going to be hard to, you're going to need another piece of paper to cut, to make a scalloped edge on top, because this paper, it's that glossy paper, so it's thin, so it's very hard to cut. So I'm going to use this here. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put it on the top. So I'm going to use this and kind of trick my scissors. So this way it'll go all the way across. And it cuts, it makes the little squiggly on top. Now I'll show you if I try to do it on its own. See how it just catches, and it's not going to do anything. So what I'm going to do is trick my bag again, just so I can even that out. And there it cut it. It's crooked. I have it on there a little crooked, but it's how you would cut the bag. Okay, so let me bring this back in, and let me turn this around so I have the front. Okay. So I'm going to glue this down, and I'm going to have to cut a little edge because it's just hanging over just a little teeny bit. So I'm not going to put glue toward the very bottom because I'll be cutting that off. Now, I love these bags inside journals, especially because I love the crinkly sound of them. I'm going to cut this little hanging paper off. Okay. Okay, that looks really pretty. And here's your bag. And what I'm going to do is I do have paper over here that I will line on the back so that you can write on it. Not sure if it's going to go in, if I'm going to attach it in the journal, but I'll back it up with paper in case I just leave it free floating. And it will be, you know, it'll be, we'll have journaling on the top. So I did bring along some sari silk. This is gorgeous. It's green and it has a little purple, and it just matches with these flowers so perfectly. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut a little piece off. I just want to decorate it a little bit. Like, I don't want to put it over the whole bottom. So I'm just going to go down the side. I'll use my art glitter glue, but I think this is kind of, I don't know if it's going to hold with the sari silk. But I know that this here glue will. So I'm just going to put a little skiff of glue. Put that on there, and then I brought along, let's see, I do have a little bit of this lace I can just attach on top of that. I think that looks so pretty. And then I have little beads that I can put on there, or little flowers. Just to make it a little different. Okay. Move that off to the side. These look really pretty on here. So I have this little green paper flower, and I can attach it right here. Let me see if I have a little label that I can put on here. I put this little green label. Let's see how, just to give a little bit more interest on here. This is mid-morning crafting for me right now. So I could put the label there and maybe the little flower on the label, but I think it needs something over here. Or, let's see, I have some bling. Did I bring my green bling here? Let me put these scissors here. I thought I do. Okay, I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to use 3 pieces of the green bling. I'm going to stick that there. It's a beautiful day today. The sun is going in and out, so hopefully I'm not going to be getting some shadows over here, but if I do, I really apologize. Oh, that looks pretty on there. And then I will attach this. Look at this little label on here. Okay, that looks pretty. That looks nice. I love this. Okay, so there's one little one. And this one here is, now this one here is going to be like 4 1/8 by 5 1/4. So I did not, so far I did not. What I'm going to do is I'm going to glue it, and then I'm going to cut the top. And I will use my art glitter glue for that because it seems to hold. So the bag is larger. It's longer than my, oh, I didn't want to go all the way to the top because I'll be cutting just a little bit of the paper here. So I'm going to leave a little. Okay. Just going to cut a little bit off the top just to give it that crinkle edge. Look how pretty that looks. Okay, sorry about that. That's my phone reminding me of something. Okay. That looks pretty. Okay, now what am I going to do on this one here? I brought along some of this raw material. And I also have some of these little maroony flowers. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some lace down, I think, first. Just don't know if I'm going to put it on the side. I could do something like this. And then I have my little beads here. I could put that on here. Or I can actually put, do I have another one of these little flowers? I think I like that. And I'm going to go with this. Because you know me, I could be here for hours just kind of struggling. You know, if you see something that you like, go for it, because you're just going to always be second guessing yourself. And you want to try and make them different if you can. That's what I always strive for. Sometimes it just doesn't work out. But I do like this. These colors are just gorgeous. And just bringing in different kinds of material over here. Okay, that looks so pretty. Because there's nothing worse than when you're trying to create something and you're constantly moving things around. Oh, that looks nice. I love these colors on here. And let's see what I have. I could put these little diamond blings on here. I also have the green and I have yellow. I could put the green on because yeah, the green looks pretty because of the leaves. And I'm going to stick with the 3. That's a good number. A good amount for putting the bling down. I'm going to stick that there. Oh, the green looks so pretty. I really love this green bling on here. I wonder if you can see that. How pretty that looks. Okay, so here's 2. I'm going to put these 2 down. And here's another one. Now this is nice. This is pretty. All right, I'm going to glue everything except toward the top because I'm going to do the same thing. I really like creating these bags using the wax paper. I find that very easy, and I like the feel of it. I like the way it crinkles too. There's not a lot of crinkling, but it does crinkle. Okay, and I will back these up. I think I have paper here, so I can use them for journaling if I want to do that. I can bring this back in. Oh, this is where it attached. Well, I'm going to cut this off because I'll use it for a tag or something like that. I just love this ribbon here. I do like it on the side. I think I'm just going to stay with it on the side. Let's see how far down. And this is more of the open area, so I will attach this on this side. And I had this skinnier ribbon on this one. Yeah, I think I'm going to stay with that skinnier ribbon. Or I wonder if I should just... This looks pretty on here. This one here is falling apart, but I like the way it looks. Let's see if there's a skinnier one. I think I'll just make it skinnier. I love this raw material, and it looks so pretty on there. Oh my goodness, look how pretty that looks. Now I'm wondering if I can stick some bling on that. I'm going to do it just to give it a different look from what I've been putting on here. Okay, now that I'm getting myself all gluey, and I do have, just to keep it in this family of the color of these flowers, I have another, can stick that right there. Let me see if maybe this one will look better since it's a little richer in the color. And let me see if I can stick a label. I think I'm going to go for this label only because it's right here on the bottom and it's easy to get to. So this is mid-morning crafting for me. I don't know if I had mentioned that earlier, and it's very quiet today outside. Okay, I do like that, so I'm going to stick this down here. And I thought that it's a good time to get some crafting done. So here I am. Oh, I do like that. Now these are little stickers that has that little raised sticker on the bottom. So these stickers will have a raised, not look because it is, it's going to be, just wiping off my glue. It's going to have a raised look. It is raised. This looks so pretty. Okay, so we have those three. And then we have this hair bag. This bag is 3.5 by 4. And I'm going to glue it again. Now, I think what I'm going to do is, I'm just trying to see which part I want to cut off, because this is taller than my bag. So I'm going to glue it up to that point, leave a little bit. I'm not going to glue all the way to the top because I'm going to be cutting that. These are so easy, they don't take any time at all to make. Okay, so I'm going to have to cut from this side. And this is the same kind of trick you would do when you're making the thumb hole with your hole punch. You know, some material, it's not going to be too easy you know, to use your hole punches. So you have to use a piece of, you know, a stronger piece of paper behind it. Yeah, that's a little better. Okay. I am loving this. And then I also have this here little lacy thing. This is like a netting, and it has green and white little braided material in the middle. So let's see, I can put it on the side or put it on the bottom. I'm really liking this on the side. So I'm going to continue with the side. Okay. Okay, I think I'm going to bring this little label. Because it has that little maroony top, and it'll match with these little flowers in here. Now I grabbed pages out of my floral book, and I'm not sure if these are fall flowers or spring flowers. We're going into spring, so I hope they're spring flowers. You know, they're just so pretty, and I'm not sure. They look like spring flowers. That looks so pretty. And then let's see if I have a little, I could bring purple into here. I do have these little, these are a little purple. Let's see if there's something, a deeper purple. Oh, that looks so pretty. Okay. I'm going to put that a little bit under the netting. And I wonder if I can maybe put something a little larger. Oh, that looks nice. I love the fact that it's raised. See, it has this little pad underneath it, little glue pad, and that's what I'm gluing. I like it being raised up a little bit. And I could put maybe these little flowers, little petals over here toward the top. And these match perfectly with these little lilac flowers in the top. Okay, these are probably little lilacs, right? Or, you know what this looks like? These are spring flowers, I do believe. Okay, look how pretty that looks. Oh my goodness, I am loving this. Okay, so we're going to let you dry. All these dry. Now this one here, this was the first one I started, and when I was making it, and I took this floral piece and I sewed it on music paper. I liked it, but I wasn't thrilled about it. That's why I didn't do that with the other ones. I do like doing what I did with that. And this is already, the top is already cut with the bag because I wanted to try it first. This one was my trying piece. I just wanted to see how well it would work. And for me, it worked pretty good. And I like the look. I like putting this. I'm going to love putting these in journals. And what else that I love to do in journals is, if this was going to be glued down, I would use this as a tuck. Like this would be a bag to put something in. And I would glue it 3 sides and then leave this open so that this would be a tuck for, say, a journaling card inside there. I love doing that. I think it just looks so pretty. Okay, maybe this one we can do a little lace on here also. I think this is so pretty. I'm going to put this lace on the bottom. And I got this lace here, I believe, from Hobby Lobby. I've had it for a while, so it's nothing new. Okay, let's see. And do I want to bring another label in, or I can just... I'm going to bring in some more of those purple flowers because I think they are so pretty on here. Let's see, I have that. And I have this. I think they're the same thing, the same flower. I'm going to bring this in because it has the green on it. Oh, that's so pretty. They match so pretty with these flowers. I may only want to put one on here because this is so pretty with these flowers that I don't want to cover too much of this up. I want to enhance what I have on here. Unless if I put like a little tiny label, but I don't think it's needed. I could put this little label here. Oh, that does look pretty. I do like this label on here, so I'm glad I tried it because I think it does look nice. And I think I'll bring in, right there on the top, I'm going to put some green bling. I think this is going to look so pretty. Oh, I am loving these bags. Look how pretty that looks. I am loving this. So pretty. Wonder if I should put bling on here. I think everything else has bling. So I'm going to put something on here. Should I stay with green? I think I will. I think I will stay with the green. I think it's really bringing the green out that's on the florals, the leaves on the flowers. And I'll put this on the bottom so that when you look at something, your eye is moving all over the page. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but anyway. Oh, that looks so pretty. Okay, well, there you have it. I have 5 of these bags finished and decorated. I'm really happy the way they turned out. I think they turned out so nice, and I'm ready to make some more bags, make more of these bags, you know, because I have 5 of them here and they're just going to go so quickly. Oh, I did want to back these up with, I can even do this off camera. I'm already almost at 40 minutes, and I don't know, I don't want this to be too boring. What I can do is just rip the paper, or just, what I'll do is just glue them down. Oh, this already has, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to go all the way to, oh wait, what am I doing here? I think what I'm going to do is just put, I just glued all over that back, and I did not want to do that. I think what I'm going to do is just put that on there. Now, I do have paper towel here. I'm going to wipe this glue off because I didn't want to do that. I wasn't thinking when I put the glue on here. What I want to do is just make a journaling place in case it's going to be a journaling card. Yep, everything's falling. And what I'm doing right now, I'm going to do to all of them. I may not do them all on camera, but this is what I'm going to do. I wonder if I could use my glue stick. Although I'm just going to use this because I already have it. You know, and sometimes when I'm putting, you know, when I back, you know, journaling space on the back of like this bag or you know, a journaling card, I don't always cover the whole thing. Sometimes I'll just take a strip of paper like this and just what I'm doing, you know, just to give it a little journaling area. It's something different. And let's see, I have this one here, and I'm going to do the same thing for this. Even though I didn't ink anything on the front, I probably really don't have to do any inking on the back. Everything is just so white. Yep. Okay, those two are finished. Just to give it a little bit of journaling area. There's nothing that says you have to cover the whole back. And sometimes what I like to do on the journaling area, I like to stamp. Just put like a little butterfly stamp on there, or just to make it look a little different and pretty. Okay, where's my little paper? I'm going to leave this little straight piece, and I'm going to go down to the bottom. Glue that right down to the bottom. I'm so happy with the way these bags turned out. You know, this is not the first time I'm making bags. You know, I've made quite a few bags before. But you know, like whenever you craft, you could be making the same project, but they all always come out different. Well, for me anyway. There's always a different twist that you would put on it. That's why it's really nice, you know, when you watch other videos and you get inspired, and when you do something that somebody has made, you know, because it's nice to be inspired by somebody else, because even if you know, do the same project they do, it always comes out different because, you know, everybody crafts differently. So it's the same idea, but the look is a little different. And I think that's really great, you know, because we are here to inspire one another, right? Okay, so there you have it. And the back is backed with journaling space. And I am loving the way that these turned out. So anyway, thank you so much for coming along and joining me. And we'll talk again soon. Bye-bye.